Hi, my name is Alex Carlucci with Gustan Cho Associates. I want to talk to you about a follow-up video to the last video. I just did a calculator video. I have created the best calculator on the internet for mortgages. That's for the consumer to use and for mortgage brokers to use. It is phenomenal. So I just did a video on the calculator to just tell people how to use it. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I still want to do a video. I didn't talk about the feature that's below the calculator that is also there. It's called Debt to Income Calculator. It's a great tool. I don't think consumers can use it to know how to calculate their income or their debts exactly right, but it's a fun little tool. Mortgage brokers can. If your mortgage broker were to tell you your monthly debt and to tell you what your income really was, you could use it to see if you qualify for homes all on your own. You could become a mortgage broker sitting at your house if you learn how to use this properly. So let's talk about my debt to income calculator. So I have a calculator above it. So you have to scroll down below the calculator to get to it. And it always is going to pull the payment for the mortgage calculated above. Now I always have a pre-inputted, kind of an example of a home, and it's 2203 for the payment, for example, for conventional. It's going to bring down that payment. That includes taxes, insurance, PMI. It's going to bring down that payment always, and it's going to put it in the top box for the mortgage payment. If you want to manipulate your payment up above with the purchase price and taxes and insurance, it'll populate down below what that payment is. If you don't want to even use the above part of the calculator and you want to use the DTI calculator all on its own, you can manually type in your monthly payment. So you can see what you qualify for, and you can override it going from pulling it from the top. Now if you override it, you want the calculator to calculate your payment, as soon as you work on the calculator above and finish it, it's going to repopulate it down below. So I made it so you can change it and you go back to using the calculator to populate it. So remember that the mortgage payment's the first box. The second box is your monthly debt, and that's where it gets tricky for the average customer. The average customer thinks their student loans are in forbearance, so hit you for zero. Well, there's different rules applies to student loans. Some people don't realize how to hit for 5% for collections for FHA. There's a lot of rules to debts. If you got less than 10 car payments and you make a certain amount of money and the car payment's a certain amount, you don't have to include that debt. So I don't think the consumer can know what debts to exactly know, but if you've talked to your mortgage broker and he's analyzed your credit, he can tell you your debts, and then you can utilize this DTI calculator a little bit more effectively without asking the mortgage broker any questions. Again, this is not designed to eliminate your mortgage broker. It's to assist you to see how this really works. And maybe you could say, what if I pay off some debt, I reduce my monthly debt by $100, now I can afford that house I want. Or wow, if I buy a house with a little bit cheaper taxes, now my debt to income ratio works. So it's more for that. It's more for you to sit around at 11 o'clock at night when you feel like you can't call your mortgage broker, but you kind of understand what's going on now. We've been trained on how to use this calculator and DTI calculator. You can sit around and look at homes all day long by Googling houses and looking at them and just having fun with them. And you get like, wow, this is all I need to do to get this house. If we pay off our car, honey, we can get our dream house. I mean, it's going to be that easy to use once you figure out how to use it. But you know how to calculate your income, because that's the next part. The next boxes are your monthly income or yearly income. You can enter it either way. If you're paid a salary of $100,000 a year, you go to the right side, that is the yearly income, type in 100,000, it'll put in 83333 for monthly. It'll calculate it for you. If you know your income more as a monthly type it in monthly, it'll tell you what you make yearly. Now, income is a very complicated number to come up with, and your mortgage broker probably has to tell you what your income is. People's income is all over the place. If you're self-employed, 1099, hourly, it just depends how you get paid. So how you get paid is really complicated, and really have to know how to calculate that number. So not only is your debt hard to calculate, but your income's even harder to calculate. So again, the very first box is going to be the mortgage payment, either calculated from above or you manually put it in. The next box is going to be your monthly debt. If you know your monthly debt and you're sure of it, then you could type in your monthly obligations per month. We don't want it, not total debt, but monthly on the credit report. Don't care about your car insurance, don't care about your cell phone, don't care about your rent. It's only debt that's on your credit report. Then you go down to the income. If you either type in yearly or you type it in monthly, it'll calculate either way. And then it'll give your debt to income ratio below. And it'll be a percentage. It'll say like 44%/47%. What that means is your front end debt to income ratio is your mortgage payment divided by your monthly income, and then the back end ratio is your mortgage payment plus your monthly debt divided by your monthly income. And then you'll see for each program there's different thresholds. Conventional is 50 over 50, FHA is 46.9 over 56.9, VA is 65 over 65, and jumbo and non-QMs we can go to 50%, 50 over 50. So it'll say below max allowable debt to income ratios for that program. You can look at your debt to income ratios. If you're less than those debt to income thresholds, front and back end, you qualify for that loan. It is the best thing. This whole calculator system I've invented, the calculator plus the debt to income, is ridiculous. I should be on TV. I should be famous for this. I want you guys to please like this video and subscribe and go to my calculator and play with it. It's great. Again, go to GustanCho.com, hit the little calculator tab, and it'll take you to it. They're both they're on the same page. Up top is the actual calculator, and the bottom is the debt to income ratio. If you have any questions, call me. I'll help you use this. I'll train you, whatever you want. Please call me. My phone number is 630-915-7550. Thank you very much.